Well, I'm not as eloquent as our esteemed Modico, but before I thank the people who worked on this campaign, I need to thank Modico for helping me up and down the stairs during the service. Thank you.
And for giving you something to hold on to during the parade.
Yeah. I've heard three voices that kind of mark this campaign, this restoration program. The first was by Modico, who said, "Jack, my choir robes are dirty. We have to do something about the roof."
You don't say no to Modico.
You don't. The second, I think Modico mentioned this in her speech, was from Janet Bunt when we assembled the committee to raise the funds. And we were scratching our heads about what are we going to call this thing? It's got to have a catchy tune. Janet Bunt said, "How about let's raise the roof, eh?" And her Canadian slang. And the last one I heard first in my own head. And now that we're done with the campaign and the roof is on, I just want to say, we raised the roof! So, just a few, I'm not going to take too long, but a few facts here, a few statistics about the campaign. It was reported a couple of months ago that we'd raised $342,000 against a $357,000 construction cost, giving us a slight shortfall. But, yesterday, LaMonica put some numbers together, and there's been more money coming in since we finished, and we're really over the goal. If you look at this barometer of the campaign, it was first suggested by Bob Crilly and carefully crafted by John Newman, who couldn't be here tonight. Up at the top is the amount. I think it's $379,000, and we can put any excess we have into the major maintenance, and Rob's going to tell you a little bit about the upcoming steeple, but I don't want to spoil this right now for this fun moment. There were 226 donor households that contributed money to this campaign, 71 volunteers, 6 paid consultants, and you see one today, it's Nancy Finegood. She's not a paid consultant, but she was one of the organization agencies which helped us get this whole thing started. Over here is a board with the names of everybody who contributed. And if somebody notices a name that's missing, please tell me. I did as careful a job as we did as careful a job as we could to get everybody on there. And there are some, and they're categorized by givers of either money or effort. We don't make that distinction here because we're grateful for everything that everybody has done. And then there's the construction crew, and then there's the assisting agencies and the paid consultants. They're all listed there. And we're very proud of them. I'd like you to take a look at that. That was something that Judith Sheldon put together and with the rest of us, and we're very proud of that.
Thank you, Judy.
Obviously, with the number of names on that board, I can't thank everybody, but I can thank you all in general for your support. Even if you came late to this and you're just hearing about it for the first time, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're hearing about it. And everybody's affected by this 7-year project. Yeah, I guess in closing, for me anyway, I'll just say that the breadth and scope of the number of names on here kind of graphically represents the breadth and scope of this campaign. And it's huge when you think about it. And over the time period, nobody thought we'd be able to accomplish it, but we did. So thank you all. And now we're going to, before the end of this, we're going to hand out slates, commemorative slates that we took off the roof that are 99-year-old slates. And they're arrayed on the table, and you'll have some assistance to taking them home with you when you leave. Also, if you didn't get a letter of invitation to this or a photograph, we have some extra photographs of the church that we had sent out earlier. And at this time, I want to introduce, I just want to talk about the construction team real quick. John Newman, who did the barometer, was part of the early planning and design for the roof restoration. He worked with one of our roof consultants, George Frisch, to put together the process early on. Final construction documents were done by Rob Sherrill with Albert Kahn Associates, doing specifications for us without cost. And there was a specialty design consultant for historic structures from Chicago, Richard Causiel, with Wis Janney Elsner, assisted and looked over our documents and told us and did some testing of the actual slates, and so that we're pretty much have 100% confidence that the slates we have up there are going to last 150 years. Chris Kingans was responsible for construction supervision and photography. Rob Sherrill did bidding and construction management. The construction contractors are the Detroit Cornice and Slate Company. I don't know if Kurt and Mark Hess are here today. I haven't seen them, but they were invited. They have done a magnificent job, and they're just a pleasure to work with. And architects don't often say that about contractors, right? But this time it's true. We also had the City of Detroit Historic Commission come over and take a look, and Jennifer Ross, and we also had a planning and development assistance from a member of the City of Detroit department, Mr. Khalil Mogasabi. I don't know if either of them are here. Khalil or Jennifer? Guess not. So anyway, I want to thank all of them. Celebration planning and implementation team, there's about 17 people on that. So I won't name everybody, but thank you.